Dylan say the N-word.
God damn it.
We're gonna do like a quick story time thing, just personal stories, fake stories, jokes, elongated jokes, whatever. Just
Lol, my
whatever the
social
hell.
life, best joke. Anyway,
Elongated.
All right, starting strong.
You started off, Chris.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
Mr. YouTuber himself.
In elementary school, third grade. I had
Telemetry.
yeah, we're already going. All right, starting
Telemetry.
strong. But he wasn't like, he himself wasn't Christian, but his mom was like the most Christian person you'll ever meet. And they invited me to their like church to play basketball in a basketball club, and it was like super Christian, and they had us like the gym itself was carpet, like the floor was carpet. The way they would do it is they'd have us all in this room. They'd call it like a I don't know what they call it, like the mentality room or something. Like get your mentality straight before the game.
Mentality room.
Yeah, but it was just a prayer room that no one used.
Sounds like some Buddhist shit. Are you sure you weren't like a fucking, I don't know what monastery?
A monk?
Is that what, I don't, a monk?
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah,
were
yes.
at a monk.
You were at a
dumbass.
monk.
Shut up. No, I meant
In that moment, he became a monk.
it was just a prayer room that probably like some minister like did a they
Dude, that's the Catholic Church. Chill out.
they whenever we would come out into like the court, they'd have like the parents line up and like
Come
that
on.
like shut up. And yes, my parents are gay. They'd have the parents make those like lines, you know, like the soccer lines where they'd like have the arch and the kid would run through it. Okay, cool.
Yes.
They had us do that, but it was like they do it super Christian and like, but also like the football style. But they'd say it like
do things super Christian.
like he would do it like, and now welcoming into the court, you know. It was just super weird, and that's not the story. That was just the background. Oh yeah, it gets longer. Don't you worry. And
It's longer. Oh my god, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
That's what I
take
say
much
in the
longer.
bedroom.
so they had us come to his birthday party. He invited me to his birthday party, and it was at the church because his mom really they really couldn't afford much more, which is okay. And they invite us to
Poor
the
people,
church.
am I right?
Yeah. No. And they you know, it was just running around playing basketball, doing games, whatever. And then they had us sit down and eat dinner. And they just ordered Subway sandwiches, like a big platter of Subway sandwiches. They were pretty big sandwiches for, you know,
You're a big
10-year-old,
sandwich
11-year-old.
baby.
Thank you. They like 10-year-old, 11-year-old kids, and I bit into it, and I took a really big bite. And I was like, all right, this is, you know, I just gotta chew slowly and swallow. I started to actually choke. And like, it wasn't like that fake choke where you could just like get it up and you're fine. Like,
You
I was
fucking
actually choking.
retarded.
No, it was a big bite. It was a big bite. Okay, and like,
It's a big fight.
it was a big bite. And the kid next to me was Jason's friend, and on the other side of this kid was Jason. And so I like slam on the table, and Jason looks at me and then looks
Wow.
away, and I was like, oh fuck. And so I looked to his kid and tapped this kid on the shoulder, and I looked him dead in the eyes and like barely got out choking, you know, like that. He looked me in the eyes, laughed, and said no. He said no.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Third graders are demons. He said no. Alright. That's
You
my
are
story.
a major cocksucker.
Hey Owen, how's that girl's house you were at?
It was cool. We played chicken shoot.
They hugged. Chris, they hugged.
Oh
Wow.
Dude, okay, he's got a girlfriend now.
Owen's
Okay.
basically not a virgin. Like,
Fuck you guys.
I'm an innocent
There
boy.
was this time last summer where I was snacked with my cousin. And we went to this
Can you
really
define
rich girl's
smack
house.
for me? I'm a little.
was-
I need context.
I was everything seemed really far away from me. Like it feels like, you know, when you like turn the field of view like down or whatever, and like in like video games you can see your arms and shit. Like that's basically what I was like doing. And I was at this really rich girl's house. I had pretty much ate like 5 bags of mini golden Oreos in like 3 minutes, and there was no
God.
stopping me.
I like
Girl
the word
came-
choice.
There were a bunch of girls, and one of them came down the stairs with a pair of scissors, and I freaked the fuck out. Didn't know what I was doing. Back to do their family portrait and broke it. But
That's
the
just
girl was
pure
really
comedy
nice
right
about
there.
it, and she was like, "Don't worry, I'll just order another one off of Amazon."
Can you order family portraits of your
Well, it was the
family off
frame.
of
Thank
It
God.
was the frame.
Thank God they have the
Right.
family portrait of the Johnson family on Amazon.
You could probably
Oh,
find
I'm
the
better
family
than
portrait
you.
online.
I'm better
like, the
than
people
you.
were insanely rich, and like the dad owned a basketball team.
Which one?
Which basketball
I don't
team?
fucking
Yeah.
know.
The basketball players didn't even play. They just kind of like sat around and said we play basketball.
The most exciting story I have is from kindergarten, and I really don't want to be judged for it. This is the most exciting story. It doesn't even involve me. I was literally a spectator to the most exciting thing that happened in my kindergarten class. And if that doesn't sum up my life, I don't know what does. So, I'm chilling in kindergarten, right? Just doing kindergartner things, coloring, doing animal sounds, the classic kindergarten
Funny
thing.
you said just doing animals.
Explain that one again.
Are we in the
Did you ever
Middle
just be
East,
like,
dog?
yo, bro, the cow goes moo? Is that not how people talk? I'm confused. So I'm chilling there, and then this kid goes, hey, bro, come on, I'm gonna do something cool. Get everyone in the class to come sit around me. I go, I bet. I want to fit in. So I go and get around. I'm like, hey, bro, this one kid he's doing something crazy. You gotta come over here.
Okay.
I love how you had
So
to
I get everyone-
pause
I
because
get-
of that.
I was trying to comprehend what just happened.
Yeah, I
So-
don't really understand it too early. I'm not. Chris, I'm the
So
same
I
thing as you.
I get everyone in the class. The kid has
Okay.
so it's this dude. He kind of looks like a preppy kid, like the type of kid that wears like those pink shorts and a Vineyards Vine shirt. He looks like that, and he has like 3 girls sitting around him. And I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on, but I'm still continuing to get
Oh,
people to come around.
no.
And so I get like
Surprise! He's gonna rape.
my teacher.
Jesus
my teacher
Christ.
Harvey.
This
I knew
Chris,
Harvey
they're
Weinstein
in
as
the
a kid, not
kindergarten
clickbait.
grade.
I get all these people to come around. We're sitting around. The teacher's like oblivious because it's kindergarten. We're all like,
Dude, the
Retarded.
teacher should not be oblivious.
Eating
You're a bunch
glue.
of fucking retards eating crayons.
so the kid has the 3 girls around him. And he goes, all right, let's do it. And he gets all of them. Like the kid closes his eyes, does like the best white girl duck face I've ever seen, and all 4 of them, including the 3 girls, lean in for a kiss at the same time. And there was a 4-way kiss in my kindergarten class. And I was basically the bouncer that was letting certain people in to see it.
Bouncer as a
Hey,
kid,
just like
not
you, bro.
clickbait.
Dylan, just stand in front of the bubble, and whenever the bubble goes down, whoever hits the snipe is a god. Can someone
Oh.
play the Western music?
I mean, you know,
Bro,
just
who do
hype
you
that
think was
story up
getting
a
all
lot
the
more than it
shit?
was.
They were giving me crayons, bro. No, I'm kidding.
Dog.
Hey, give me your peach crayon if you want to see this shit, bro.
You know what? roughly
Everyone
this-
knows that's
Were,
the
were peach crayons really that valuable?
If you don't
Yeah,
think they
yeah,
are
it's
that
just-
valuable,
dude,
then you're wrong.
Dude, how many times did you ask a kid, hey, bro, can I see your crayons? You look in his
Color
crayons,
of
he's missing a
white people.
peach. He's missing a peach. Tell me how many times that happened to you.
Okay, so when I was in, I think, second grade. I was in second grade, and so at the school I was at, when at the end of the year in second grade, because the second graders and the third, fourth, and fifth graders are separated playgrounds. It was our second day on that playground, and my brother, being a fourth grader at the time, was there, and there was a kid in his fourth grade class who somehow knew that I was his brother, and he goes, "I don't like your brother. I'm going to beat you up." So,
Is that it?
man's no,
Is that
man's
the whole story?
next day, we're back at the third grader thing. Or the yeah.
I didn't even say
the third grader
man's
thing.
not hot. You were in Africa. Man's was starving.
This the next day I go to school. I'm supposed to. It's law. And
Shit.
Is it?
What?
what happened was I see that guy and he's like, "Yo, remember how I said I was gonna beat you up?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it today." And then he
we
started
meet
running
again.
after me. So I ran from him. And I ran for about 30 minutes because that's how long the recesses were. Well, like with breaks hiding behind bushes and stuff, like it was Fortnite.
Dude, Fortnite
And,
is literally just Africa Simulator. What do you mean?
One of my friends at the time was like, "Yo, I'm gonna stand up to this kid," and Victor was a Russian kid. His name was Victor. So he stops the kid and he's like, "Yo,
Sends him to the fucking gulag. Thanks
Yo,
for
dog.
the laughs, guys. I appreciate it.
I'm making up the dialogue here. I just know this is what happened. I don't remember what was actually said."
You're,
The
you're
kid,
impressed, I know.
my friend Victor, is like, "Yo, yo. Stop chasing my friend around, or you're gonna have to go through me," something like that. And he goes, "Okay," just fucking socks Victor. Victor is down. My man's
listen.
is knocked the fuck out. And then a teacher comes and like the kid goes to detention and all that shit. So yeah,
You detention
It was,
at
it
elementary
was
school?
great.
What?
I enjoyed that. That was really pleasant.
like the park.
Really pleasant park, Omega Lol.
Omega
Feelings are hurt.
Lul.
Wow.
Did you just record that, Chris?
What?
Easy.
The-
Okay.
Get it? Because he's
The
recording.
doubles.
So is story time over?
No. Well, no.
I can tell the time my head got
Only 5 minutes.
destroyed.
You can take a break.
Yeah, so it's a like 30-second story. So it was like what,
Oh, well.
3 or 4, and we're going on a safari, because like that's what you do when you're in Africa. You go look at lions and shit.
Shit.
Thought the main objective in Africa was to survive.
Well, I mean, when you,
When
can
you go to
prove
Africa
the
the
lions
first
you're
time,
better
objective
Africa
survive.
Battle Royale.
Dude, Africa 2 is coming out. I hope it has Battle Royale.
I hope it has
No,
the
Toto
food
announced
DLC.
Africa too, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And then, so I like, just chilling, right? Climate, and my mom is like, "Yo, it's a good idea to let the baby climb up
That was
the
fun.
ladder on his own." Nothing bad about my mom. I love my mom.
I
I get to the top, and I look back, and
Copyright
I'm like
reminds.
looking at my mom. She's on her phone or whatever. I just kind of like let go,
phones and
and
that?
I
What?
fall backwards. Well, she's like on a call.
Fall
And
back.
I kind of like let go. I fall backwards and I hit my head on a rock. And boom, instant
Dude,
skull fracture.
Did you get any of its rich oil reserves? Is the real question.
I
No,
wish,
he wasn't
dog.
American. Oh,
But,
wait,
like,
you're still
Topple
American.
Saddam
I'm a-
Hussein's regime.
I'm a 3-year-old with my fucking head
Hey.
cracked
Veins everywhere.
in the middle of the
US
desert.
military's
Or not the
ambitions.
desert, the wildlands.
The desert. Yeah, there's a tree in the desert. Okay.
Fallout
There are
76
trees.
will have Africa DLC.
Frick.
Thanks, guys. I really love when my jokes land.
Dude, my jokes haven't been landing the past week. Shut up.
Oh, Chris.
But yeah, that's
Fucking hate
the
you.
story of when I hurt
I
my
hate me too.
noggin. Hey Chris, when's the
Yeah,
last
that
time
was
you
an accident.
Awesome.
Speak of the devil. Alright, go. Okay, we gotta wait for the bubble to go down. Whoever hits the shot first.
I have an auto rifle.
Oh.
Hey, stay out of this, bud.
Alright.